Well, we are off to a fantastic start here at Tennis Channel because I said your name right. I said Matt Manassi.
You did.
But I didn't even catch it that our graphic had your name as Mike. So should we call you Mike the rest of the day or Matt?
I'll stick to Matt. You can call me McNasty if you want. But
McNasty? Okay.
I already got a couple text messages. Shout out Tony Giannoni. They put respect on the name. But finally we have some pickleball action to cover here.
Yeah, well, we are ready to have this underway, and we are underway. So Team Stone and Patriquin with the first serve, and quickly they give it up. We get a side out. So Devilliers and McGuffin will take over at 0-0-1. And Devilliers into the tape, so that'll move it to the second server. If you're this young team of Patriquin and Stone, Matt, what are you thinking about in terms of you just hoping you can get an early lead? You want to kind of send a message right to these guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to have to attack them early here. I think Stone and Patriquin both think they have better hands, to be honest, than the other team, than McGuffin and Devilliers, so they're going to come at them quick.
Oh, how about that on Patriquin, right on cue.
As you can see early, Patriquin is unafraid, and he's going to go after it.
That's impressive.
1-0-1.
Patriquin, just 16 years old, has been playing pickleball for about 2.5 years. Picked it up at a community event that his brother was working at. He didn't even want to go play, and then his brother talked him into it, and then he never wanted to get off the court since.
Yeah, and it's a family affair with his parents travel everywhere with him. They back him, and he's big time for the sport.
Couldn't handle that offering from McGuffin. So the serve will go back over to Devilliers and McGuffin. The Ernie by Devilliers executed brilliantly.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to leave anything close to that sideline with Jay over there. He's known as one of the best Erniers in the game. Ernier, that's a word. Just made it up.
Ernier, there you go. Is there also a birder then?
Second serve.
We were impressed yesterday that the video board that they've got on center court, when there is an Ernie, keep an eye on it, because whoever's running that board is on it. The second there's an Ernie, it's a switch and the video board flashes Ernie. It's pretty good stuff.
I love it.
Second serve.
McGuffin forces it into the second serve, so
1-1-2.
Stone will take over. Everybody happy from a viewer perspective to see Tyson McGuffin back on the court after having to withdraw yesterday. I don't know how happy the rest of the field is about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can definitely see early they're going to go after Stone a little bit more heavily than Patriquin. He's got all the skills there, some good deception.
That deception was impressive.
He said, "Not so fast, Tyson."
I mean, you can see why people are excited about the possible ascent of Patriquin on the men's side. You can see that he's got all the makings of
2-1-2.
achieving some pretty good things in this sport. Devilliers gets the friendly bounce off the net. Oh, nice shot by Stone.
Speeding it up from the shoelaces off the bounce. And that's what you're going to see from these kids. They're unafraid. They spend a lot of time on the practice court. They try a lot of new shots. It's a different brand of pickleball.
Oh, tried to get it over Devilliers, but that's a long arm of the law right there that you're trying to go over. The flying Frenchman. And then McGuffin showing off the quick hands.
I don't mind some of those plays earlier from the young squad here at the lob, keeping Devilliers honest there. If it goes too much into a dinking game and you leave it close to the sideline, he is going to earn. So to keep him guessing early is going to be a good thing for them going forward.
Yeah, even if you get burned occasionally.
Yeah.
Lose the battle to win the war. Devilliers was fantastic yesterday in mixed doubles. And he was pretty fantastic right there.
3-1-1.
Moves to a 3-1 lead now for Devilliers and McGuffin. If you just happen to be tuning in and catching pickleball here on Tennis Channel and you're not overly familiar with the sport, best 2 out of 3 to advance. Games go to 11, got to win by 2. And they called a foot fault there on Patriquin and Stone. I didn't see who stepped on the line, but it's going to result in another point.
4-1-1.
The Ernie.
Point.
Yep, it's there. I mean, they're definitely isolating Stone right now, heavy, and they're wanting him to go to that kind of play because he's trying to go line to change up the look, so to get Patriquin involved, and Devilliers is all over it.
Oh,
Second serve.
the previous shot by Jay was impressive. The second one doesn't get over the net, so we'll move to the second server. 5-1-2 in this men's quarterfinal.
Side out.
And the flip right into the body of McGuffin. He couldn't catch up to it. Loving the net cam.
That cam is great. Really shows the speed.
One 5-1. Point.
Miss hit there by Devilliers. Rare unforced
2-5-1.
error.
Second serve.
Patriquin couldn't catch up with that.
Just a high third. Can't come in all the way. If it's sitting, it's going to get it right down at the feet.
That third shot is just so uber important. Devilliers gets it to Stone, and Stone paints the line.
That was huge. Wyatt Stone, buttery smooth. He just holds that a second long there, makes McGuffin move to the middle, and then pulls it wide.
And he's done a nice
Beautiful.
job of keeping Devilliers and McGuffin guessing. And then the power on display by Patriquin. Loving the dual net cams, by the way.
4-5-2. Side out.
So side out as Patriquin and Stone had a chance to draw
Yeah, a
even.
little bit of a momentum killer there with the mistake, but good run nonetheless.
See if you can get a side out without giving up any points.
Point.
Instead, it's going to go to a 6-4 lead now. It's amazing
6-4-1.
the lack of having to work on a weekend and the impact it has on the positive flow at the gate, because the crowd's a little bit better today without people having to go to work. Timeout being taken by Patriquin and Stone. as they try to stem the tide of momentum. Devilliers and McGuffin lead 7-4. Devilliers and McGuffin with the 7-4 lead. Patriquin and Stone using their first of 2 available timeouts in this game. Dave Pence, Matt Manassi, Pickleball McNasty.
We are back, Dave.
We're back.
High octane pickleball out here.
It's going to be a fun day. It's been a fun week so far. And that's hit long, makes it 8-4 now.
Yeah, Patriquin and Stone trying to go a little too aggressive here the last couple points.
Stone.
Yeah,
Stone flipping his paddle and getting it right down the middle.
Yeah, that ball left a little high. He reached in there. Devilliers sitting on the backhand, goes right to the middle of the forehand. Awesome spot.
Oh, how about that change up by Patriquin? Devilliers tried to see if he could pull out an ATP, but it was too wide.
Absolute dirt. Unbelievable shot. People don't realize how hard that is from that angle to get that type of action on it.
Defensive shot there by Patriquin. He couldn't catch up to it. So 4-8-2. They really can't afford to give the serve back here, and that's exactly what they do.
Every time we think they have momentum,
8-4-1.
they just give it right back at the moment, but still putting up a good fight.
Oh, great job playing that off the bounce.
I was watching your feet. Did you see it hit him?
So they're not sure what the call is. I thought it landed in, but
No, it definitely was out, but they're saying it went off of one of their shirts. McGuffin saying too skinny, didn't hit us.
okay, let's take a look. Too skinny.
Yeah, I'm not sure it touched anything there.
Yeah, you're right.
9-4-1.
So that moves it to 9-4. McGuffin and Stone 2 points away from taking this first game. Well, that definitely hit him.
Not too skinny there, not in the shoulder area or the face. Awesome spot location there, lifting the ball up.
And I don't know what Tyson said to the crowd, but it got a chuckle out of him.
Good ball there. To rewind to that last point where Tyson got hit, for those at home, speed ups, it's not all about pace. Sometimes it's about height as well, because you have the players committing to a certain spot, and if you can lift the ball to an area they're not ready for, pay huge dividends like it did in that last point.
Yeah, and it's, you know, your reflexes are not necessarily that you're going to be able to jump out of the way.
No. Sometimes going after your partner is the best way, and it'll be interesting to see what Stone and Patriquin. Obviously, they're pumped still. They're ready to go. They're young. I don't even think they can get negative at that age yet, but see if they can find something coming back. I think they need to slow it down a little bit and wait for their times to speed it up, as opposed to just going right away. But we'll see how they come back here from break.
Well, they use their final timeout here to try and see if they can at least get the serve back, but it's game point number 1 for Devilliers and McGuffin. Devilliers and McGuffin beat David George and Brian Williams 11-0, 11-1, and their first match of the day.
10-4-2.
They needed 3 sets to get past Kinney and Upshot, however. 3 games, I should say. And that is game number 1. So 11-4, Devilliers and McGuffin with the early lead in this match. Game number 2 coming your way after this timeout. Back here on Tennis Channel, men's quarterfinal, Devilliers and McGuffin 11-4 in that game 1. Winner of this quarterfinal will take on the winner of Johnson & Johnson against Wright and Smith. in one of the semifinals.
Point.
Quick hands, quick reflexes there by Devilliers off the tape.
1-0-2.
Nice spot there. Left it a little high.
2-0-2.
McGuffin with the backhand from the baseline, the Ernie effort out of Stone, and it ultimately results in a winning exchange for Patriquin and Stone.
0-2-1.
How about that?
It would be 16 again.
Yeah, I think we all probably had better ups at that age. Flick of the paddle.
Wyatt Stone says, stop isolating me. I'm going to come up with some magic. As you can see, Devilliers trying to cover that middle with the forehand. And again, Stone with that deception going down the line. Great shot, great spot.
1-2-1.
1-2-1. Patriquin and Stone have not had a lead in this match, but they, for the first time in this game, have a tie and a chance to go in front.
Second serve.
I like that play from them before, the drive third and crash.
2-2-2.
They're quick, they have great hands. Definitely good tactic.
Off the top of the net and right into the grill of Devilliers, and that's the first lead of any sort in this match for Patriquin and Stone.
3-2-2.
But every time it feels like they're going to be able to gather some momentum, Matt, they've kind of hurt themselves.
2-3-1.
100%. I don't mind that from Stone. He's just, I think he's got to go to a different target there, maybe through the middle, not right at Devilliers' backhand body. He's very good at countering there.
Point.
Well, Stone again hits it into the net, so tied up at 3-3.
3-3-2. Point.
Hayden just took his eye off of it.
Yeah, it came back a little slower than he expected and was ahead of it.
4-3-2. Point.
And a misfire there by Stone, so another point for Devilliers and McGuffin, who've rolled off 3 straight.
They've just been the more patient team, I think, overall. Haven't done anything that's too crazy, just steady Eddie out there.
Oh, quick hands by Patriquin. Look how quick he gets to his spot after the serve as well. You and I were talking off the air about, you know, how few teams play straight up nowadays, and it's all about stacking and having your side of the court that you're comfortable on and that your teammate is comfortable with you on.
3-5-2.
Yeah, no, players are definitely specializing nowadays. I mean, the game's getting too quick. Guys are too good at their side and what they do, and I think if you're switching too much, it's going to cause a little too much chaos and indecision.
A little bit too aggressive there going for that, Ernie, you think?
I would say so.
Second serve.
for Devilliers there. I don't think you need to go for that. You've been winning, playing very patient, waiting for your opportunities.
Not much that Stone could do with that from Devilliers. So make it 4 consecutive points rolled off here by Devilliers and McGuffin. Another point here, and I think we'll probably see a timeout out of Patriquin and Stone.
Point.
Well,
Yeah,
they're going to keep rolling.
Pressing a little bit too much there. That ball's not quite attackable.
And they finally get a mistake out of Devilliers to get the serve back.
It's so hard in pickleball. You know, you're down 11-4, 7-3. You see opportunities and you want to just get everything back at once, but you have to remember this is a game about patience. The kitchen makes it that way. You need to chip back slowly, not get it all in one point.
It's hard to have that patience when you're still in your teens.
Exactly.
Crowd admiring the effort there as Devilliers and McGuffin force a second serve.
Timeout. Receiver 7-3-1.
Well, they gave it up, so it's going to go over on the side out to Devilliers and McGuffin. And Stone and Patriquin decide they're going to take a timeout. We'll step aside as well here on Tennis Channel.
1 timeout, 2 timeouts.
Devilliers and McGuffin with this 7-3 lead, 4 points away from advancing to the men's semifinals here at the Baird Wealth Management Open. Happy to have you along on this ride on Tennis Channel. Dave Bentz, Matt Manassi.
Point.
And an unforced error there out of Stone. That's not what you want out of the timeout.
Not at all.
8-3-1.
Missing just a pretty routine dink there.
Point.
And that's going to move it to 9-3.
9-3-1.
Oh, the lob by Devilliers, and he got kind of a taste of his own medicine. That was almost a flying Frenchman type move we saw to Wyatt Stone.
That was sick. Little backhand flick.
Yes.
Yeah.
9-3-2.
Kid's got some flair.
That was fun.
Point.
He tried to get out of the way, but he couldn't. And that's going to take us to match point. So McGuffin serving for a berth in the semis.
No.
And there it is.
Game match.
Devilliers and McGuffin make semi-short work out of Patriquin and Stone, who did show some flashes. You can see why that young tandem has a lot of people in the pickleball world excited, but they're not there yet. Devilliers and McGuffin certainly are.
Yeah, just they showed a lot of flair. They definitely won the highlight reel. The other team, that's a veteran team. They showed patience, and too good. They're moving on.
So they will wait to find out who they will play in their semifinal. They'll play the winner of Johnson & Johnson against Wright and Smith. And actually that has already been updated. Smith and Wright have gotten past Johnson & Johnson. So that will be semifinal number 1. The other 2 quarters still to take place. But when we come back, we're going to switch it to the ladies.
Let's go.
How about we get our first look at Team Waters today, as Anna Lee and her mother Lee are going to come out to center court, and we'll get a look at Lee Waters finally playing in this tournament. That's on the other side of this timeout here on Tennis Channel.